Hey guys, so today I want to talk to you about indie nail polish. Again, you guys know that I'm like obsessed with indie nail polishes. I have a little bit of an issue, but I did want to talk to you about my top 5 favorite brands. And then within those brands, I picked out 3 of my favorite nail polishes like from that brand. The only thing about that is that a couple of these brands I only have 2 of, but they're obviously my favorite ones because they're the ones that I have. As always, I will link all the sellers that I mentioned below and where you can find their products. And I'm not going to say that these are in any particular order, but they totally are. So starting out with what could be considered number 5 is Dollish Polish. I haven't been too impressed with any of the collections that she's come out with lately, but my top 3 favorites from her are from the Super Mario collection, which is the one that I stocked the site for. It's the only time I've ever stocked her site, and I was absolutely obsessed with these when I got them. So the first one is totally awesome, and it's Mr. Toad's color, and I have shown this in videos before, but I'll do close-ups anyway. This one is obviously Mr. Toad's color, and it has the white, the red, and the blue hexed glitters, and I believe there are squares in there too. Yeah, the blues are all squares. And then some really fine blue glitter and square gold glitter as well, and I really, really like this one. The next one from Dollish Polish is Dynamite Yoshi, and like I said, these are all from the Super Mario collection. This one has a very fine orange and gold glitter in there, and then 2 different colors of green hex glitter, some red and some white, and it's obviously Yoshi's color. And the last one of my top 3 from this particular brand is the Koopa King, and this is Bowser colors. I don't know if any of you guys played Mario, but you know. This one has black bars, holographic silver diamond shapes, and then red, yellow, and green glitters in it. And these are absolutely fantastic. And one of the reasons that not just this brand, but all of these brands are in my top favorites is because they're very easy to apply for chunky glitter. Chunky glitter is very difficult when you first start out with it. There are a few tricks that you need to learn. I am doing a video on that. I'm waiting for my broken nails to grow out. I'm sorry. But as far as these go, when you pull the brush out, you do get a good amount of glitter on the brush. It's not like there is an indie brand that I have that I don't want to mention, but you could probably figure it out if you watched my haul video. Those ones, when you pull the brush out of the bottle, you have nothing but clear nail polish on the brush. So you really have to work for those. These ones you don't have to work quite as hard to get them on. So the next brand is Kawaii Nail Lacquer. The 2 that I have from there are both from a Sailor Moon collection. For me, what I really like in indie polishes is not so much the ones that have a colored base, but I like the unique glitters in a clear base. So anything that's like a matte glitter or just a really unique mix of glitter shapes, I really, really like. I'm not too crazy about the ones that are in a colored base, because I could make one of those. Like, I could jelly sandwich those with any polish that I have. These are like, you know, the intrigue to me is the mix of glitters. So the first one is Sailor Moon, and it's the red, gold, blue, and white with the holographic moons in it, which are, this is what makes this polish. It's actually similar. It's got pretty much all the same colors as Totally Awesome, but there's less white. So, but the moons is what really made this for me. And then the next one is Sailor Jupiter, which is pink, green, yellow. And what initially drew me to this polish is that I remember I used to screw around on my parents' computer on PowerPoint, and all the gradient backgrounds that I would make for the stupid little PowerPoint presentations that I would make were always pink and green. They were like watermelon colors. So when I saw this, it was like instant flashback. The next brand is Glitter Days, and I'm really excited to see what Glitter Days has in store because I do only have 2 polishes from her, but I love these. The first one is Reloaded, and what's really unique about this one is it is a flaky, and I do have another flaky, but this one has some black in it. But it's not just that, it's these almost jelly-like hex glitters that when you put them on a lighter base, they become like bright, intense neon colors. And they look like they're kind of being taken over in the bottle, but once you get them on your nails, they're amazing. And they have those in just about every color you can think of. So really like this one. And the next one is still available right now, but I don't think it will be for very long because I'm pretty sure she said she stopped making it. But this is La Santa Muerte. And again, I don't speak Spanish, so if I pronounce that right, go me. This one was around Halloween, Day of the Dead time. And it just has a really light pastel mix of glitters with yellow flowers and pink hearts in there, and then the black mixed in, which is really what makes it. So love that one. The next brand is Black Cat Lacquer, and the first one that I have is Doomsday, and this is just my gold glitter topper. I have, you know, like, looks like reindeer, I think, or no, I have Only Gold for Me from Sephora by OPI, but that's all hex glitters. When I really got into indies, like, that just didn't do it for me anymore. And Black Cat Lacquer also has a really amazing silver, and it's called Disco Tracks, but I didn't put that in here, but it was really hard not to put that in here because that one has every shape of holographic silver glitter you can possibly think of, and it's amazing. I should have just put it in here, but anyway, this one is Doomsday, and this is very similar to Disco Tracks, but this is the holographic gold. And the difference between just a gold glitter and a holographic glitter is that a holographic glitter will reflect rainbow colors, and a gold glitter will just be shiny and gold. Same thing with silver. So anytime you hear someone mention holographic, it means that it reflects those rainbow colors. One of these days I'm going to do a video that's just like indie nail polish terminology, so you guys can know what I'm talking about, because I use words that you have to be fairly familiar with indies, I feel like, sometimes to know what I'm talking about. The next one is Let Them Eat Cake, and this looks fantastic over like an off-white color. Like, what is the one from Essie that I have? I really don't remember what it's called, but this looks really great over that. It looks really great over Milky Ways from Lime Crime. This is blue, pink, and green pastel glitters, and then these really fine iridescent sparkly ones, and it's really, really pretty. It's a very delicate color, because most of the indie glitters that I have are like really loud and really in your face, and this one is not like that at all. This is actually really delicate. So the last one I have is Sanitation Twins, and this was very recent, but it made it into my favorites because it looks like it's packed with silver glitter, but when you paint it on your nail, that becomes a very subtle shimmer, and it's so pretty. So that combined with all the different colors of hex glitters and bars in there, just really, really pretty. The last brand could potentially be my favorite brand, but you're not going to hear me say it except for just now, and that is Cat Lacquer. And I end up getting at least one from just about every collection she comes out with, because she has the most amazing glitter mixes that I've ever seen. Like, it's just so unique, and she doesn't do a lot of those milky based ones, which is even worse because then there's more glitters that I want to buy. So the first one is very recent. This is from her Valentine's Day collection. She usually sells out of things fairly fast. So this one is called Crazy Love, and this is just all different rainbow colors with black and white and lots of different colored hearts because it is a Valentine's Day. And I would have to really look closely to compare this to my other matte glitters to find out what makes it look so different, but to me it is very different than other ones that I have, not just because of the hearts. And as far as clear bases go, I don't know where she gets it, because there's like a secret, like indie sellers keep this big secret of where they get their good suspension bases, but she has the most crystal clear glitter suspension base in the polishes that I've ever seen. If you look really closely at some of the other polishes, Black Cat Lacquer, and just about all the other ones that I've shown, the base is a little milky, and I've noticed that when I was looking online at where these people get them. Most of them are a slightly milky base. They're not crystal clear, but Cat Lacquer's bases are crystal clear. They look absolutely fantastic, and of course it makes no difference once you put it on the nail. You can't see that it's a milky base at all, but they look extra attractive in the bottle also because the base is so clear. The next one that I have is Hard Candy, and this is a green, blue, red, pink, purple, and white glitters, and what's unique about this is every glitter in here is a square. So when you paint it on your nails, you wouldn't think that it would make that big of a difference, the effect that it gives, but it's incredible the difference that it makes. And this is just a fantastic, fantastic glitter, and I believe Black Cat Lacquer has been similar to this, but it's just rainbow metallic glitters, where these are matte and it's not necessarily rainbow colors, but that one is called Tetris, if you're interested in that. But this one is the one that I really like because the colors are so unique, and I have so many other rainbow colored glitters. And the last one is Sugar Skulls, and this was supposed to be limited edition, but I'm pretty sure she just keeps remaking it because so many people want it, because this is so gorgeous. And I Instagrammed a picture of this over Essie's Where's My Chauffeur, and it was like the best combination ever. But this came out around Halloween time again, Sugar Skulls, and this is a matte glitter mix, and it has the yellow flowers, which is in La Santa Muerte, and white hearts and pink hearts, and then these like teal colored small hex glitters, and then pink and white hex glitters, and it is so freaking gorgeous. Like, this is my absolute favorite nail polish. Thank God I have enough sense to know that as much as I love it, I have enough nail polish that I'll never get through it, so I didn't buy a second one. But if I was ever going to buy a backup of any nail polish that I own, it would be Sugar Skulls. This is definitely my absolute favorite glitter ever. And there's also, I just noticed, these little iridescent glitters in there as well. So there's that. If you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later. Bye.